show because like I'm really particular about who I bring on. Shonda knows kind of how I am, so she picked the right people to bring onto the show. So I'm like, I want to be that platform that builds and kind of maintains those relationships and continues to support everybody like throughout, so that's why I reached out to you. I knew you had the new album drop this week, which I usually don't. I mean, I think just in general, like when albums drop, I usually wait a little bit. I download it right away. Oh yeah. I'm an iTunes guy, so I mean, I pulled it up right on iTunes, downloaded it, and like 10 solid tracks. Like I said, man, like 10 solid tracks. I think it is really, really good.
That's the second one.
Yeah, but like congratulations on this album.
Well, I thank you very much.
Like I think it's amazing. Know the rules. Like it starts right off with it, and I think it hit hard. I'm listening in the car. Like it's important to me, like how music sounds.
Right.
Because I'm in the car all day long, so like I usually want something that's gonna beat and that's gonna be energetic. And I already know. I just told you this is my second time listening to the album now, and I'm bouncing around like as far as favorites. Right. But kind of talk to everybody just about the process of you putting this album together.
Well, I've been working on making this album pop. It started out actually by the time I had finished with the whole project, it broke down and I had 27 songs.
Okay.
And so I had to break it down and then I had to, I did a listening party and everything
I need to be in on one of the listening parties. Like I need to be in on one of the listening parties. I'm just put that plug out there.
Awesome. But after the listening party, the whole process of making it happen, straight to the distribution, and after the cover design and all that stuff put together, straight to the distribution.
I think what I really like about not just what you're saying, like as far as the process for this album, but I think just your overall process for everything it is that you do. It's almost like, or I look at your company like it's basically a one-stop shop. So like you put the music together, you obviously producing, handling all of that stuff, and you're pretty much doing everything yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's where artists, especially when you've been in the industry and you've been in the game for X amount of time, I think that's where artists should be, is in a place where they can put their whole project together. Like how long did it take you to kind of put everything together?
Well, I say about a month and a half.
So 27 songs, you said, like those were all like freshly recorded tracks, or
yeah.
Okay. Like
a month and a half start from scratch. I make the beats.
Okay.
I gotta mix the beat down. I gotta take that and transfer that to. I use like 3 or 4 different programs.
Okay.
DAWs. Gotcha. A lot of people work with just one. I use like 3 or 4. Right. And multiple sounds. That's why you get that variation.
Right.
You get that variety.
You need like a boot camp, like to show people how to do it.
I can give you all the secrets.
I
can make you taste the sauce.
I get it, man. I get it. So, like, out of these 10 songs, like, what would you say that your favorite is on there? Like, is it easy or is it hard for you to pick a favorite of your songs?
It's the hardest thing to do. Once you got it. Because that's not just the only project that I'm working on. Like I said, I super multitask.
And I remember you telling me that last time that you was here as far as the different projects that you work
Well,
on.
8 albums. I'm just pulling them out of the machine. Out of the vending machine.
Okay. You said out of the vending machine. I think that's dope, man. Like, so okay. So you say 8 albums. So like, what you working with as far as timeline? Like, how do you plan on, I guess, putting all of that out there? Like, now that you got this out there.
Well, according to the guidelines of the mainstream industry and the basic process of publishing and releasing, you want to give a little space between, and then talk about.
I mean, obviously, you want to have time to actually work the project.
Right.
What about like shows and stuff like that? Like, are you planning on doing shows?
Well, somebody asked me about that the other day, and I don't like folks hitting me with stuff. I ain't throwing no microphone. There won't be no microphone.
I have no doubt in my mind that you're not gonna be dealing with that. You're not gonna be dealing with that at your shows. Man. Like that's only certain types of artists.
You don't see too
that
many
have those issues
6'8",
going on.
200-pound dude diving in the mosh pit.
Listen, man.
Nobody want to catch you.
Listen, don't be throwing no mics and no water bottles. That's all I'm saying. Nah, to be honest, like I don't see none of that happening. But no, I think it's really a good thing. It would be cool to actually see you out there on stage. And,
Well, I do have something going in coming up with afternoon entertainment. Look.
I ain't said that, man.
I've been dealing with Amy Ryan for quite some time, and it's been a while since I touched that platform. I'm gonna get back out there on that plywood.
Okay. No, that's cool. It's so much stuff. Obviously, there's so many different events and stuff going on around the city, and not even just this weekend. But there's been a lot happening just as far as music. So it would definitely be cool to see you out there. Doing some shows.
Yeah, the next time you see me on the platform, it's gonna be a situation with my partner from Atlanta.
Okay.
The AM 100,
Okay.
formerly known as Ambassador Masters.
Okay.
He was an executive, and he turned artist. That he's coming out now. He's gonna be on my label, Trap King Music.
Oh, that's good.
And we've already begun the project. So.
But that kind of shocks me a little bit going from executive to artist. But I guess as an executive, it really could just be a situation where the industry, So, and if he's doing his own thing and they're working with you as well, maybe that makes it a little bit easier. A lot of executives, from that side, they usually don't let that go to the artistry side.
Right.
So, a little odd, but yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible.
What?
Yeah, definitely possible. To be working with the right person. So, I mean, that makes a lot of difference. When you decide to get into the industry and become an artist and do music and that sort of thing. Because I know you have so much stuff going on all the time. What other things are you working on right now? Because I know it's saying that.
No, right now, like I said, I have 8 additional albums.
Okay.
Okay. Lined up. I'm gonna be dropping them. I'm gonna be selling my music, just like buying CDs. I'm selling my music direct. It's gonna be called Music Direct. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Music Direct.
Okay.
And you want to buy it, just like buying, you go to the store, you buy a record, and CD or something. It's a mutual transaction. COD, or you can do a PayPal. I can come to your house and load your whole computer up.
Oh wow.
You know what you want. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you want to be traveling around loading your computer.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna be a digital process that everybody gonna be happy.
Now I think that's cool because obviously you gotta keep up with the times. Like you want to do your own thing and kind of be in your own lane and carve your own niche, but at the same time, like you gotta do stuff that kind of keeps up with where the times and technology and that sort of thing are, especially if you're obviously trying to sell music. So no, that's a dope thing. And I'm seeing more artists who are kind of getting more into the technical side, figuring out ways to get their music out to the fans and to the listeners in other methods, as opposed to CDs and like hard copies and stuff like that. Because people not really, they're not buying hard copies and stuff like that anymore. Anything I buy is on my phone. Whether it's iTunes, whether it's Spotify, whether it's like anything and I'm that digital person, like period. So when it comes to websites and like everything. Like I work right from my phone. Like this, I can't tell you the last time I updated my website on my computer. So like I do everything from the phone, and that's where a lot of people are. So like even with me having launched the podcasting network and all of that stuff, it's all from the phone. People can get it on their phones and that sort of thing. It makes it a lot easier and it makes it more easily accessible to the people that you want to get to. So
That's where we living in.
absolutely, absolutely. So I think that's
In that space age future.
absolutely. Okay, so we got 8 plus you said a few EPs, so that's like 11. 11. I ain't never heard nobody come in and tell me they had 8, 9, 10, 11 albums.
I'm ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? I stay ahead of the game. I stay busy. On the grind. If you don't put your axe to the grindstone, it ain't gonna get shot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You
And that's
ain't gonna chop no wood.
and that's the most powerful thing that people can get out of this today is you got to put your axe to the root. You got to put your axe to the root. So I think that's definitely dope. So those albums will be coming. Any other projects that you're working on? Anything else kind of in the can?
Well, all of that includes videos, and I have the documentary, which just released the second part of the documentary. Was part 2 of the documentary, Bigger Than the Street.
Okay. So that's where can people get that?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
You find it on YouTube, on my channel,
Okay.
which is Mr. Solo.
Actually, I've been pulling that up. All I watch is YouTube. So it's crazy, and just kind of speaking on the times again. I haven't had cable in a year, so all I do is stream from the internet, and 99% of the time I'm watching YouTube. So
That's where
I will
it's all
absolutely, and pretty much every show that I watch, I can pull it up on YouTube. So it's cool. So I will definitely pull that up and make sure that that's where I'm at.
Check out all the additional, all the music we published on, it's out there in the stores. It's in Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, everywhere.
Okay. So let me see. Something else I was gonna ask you. Oh, you mentioned the 19th about something when you first came.
The 19th, Eric Wilson, Eric Scratch Paper Wilson.
Oh, video.
They're having an event, and I don't have the date, the location, and everything, because I've been smoking Halloween this morning, trying to get rid of this toothache. Seriously. And but they're doing a video shoot, and get there at a certain time and sign up for it. For more information, I'll share that on my Facebook page.
Okay.
For those who been smoking weed too. Because they ain't gonna
probably half the people watching, so it's probably half of the people watching, so it's all good. So the new album, Know the Rules, it came out this week. It is available on all streaming platforms. I got it on iTunes. I do know that it's on Spotify. Where else can people get it? Or is it just on
Apple Music.
Okay.
If you're overseas, you can get it on Deezer if you're in Canada.
Okay.
It's on all the major music platforms. They got something out there that I don't even know about.
Yeah.
That I have never heard of.
Listen, and I just realized that when you say that, I just realized that because my I have a few podcasts. So my the first podcast that I launched, The Real Deal with James, I haven't posted a new episode in the last 6 months, and I went back into the database to start loading new episodes of new podcasts now, and it's like a ton of new streaming. It's a ton. So I know it's a lot new.
And I have the premium distribution service, so it gets extra exposure.
Okay.
Countries and stuff like that.
Okay. What's the one thing? Like, what's the biggest thing that you feel like as an independent, doing this, putting your own projects out, and kind of, forging your own future? Like, what is the biggest thing that you've learned about this?
Well, I have learned that the turtle can't wait on the rabbit, and the rabbit sure can't wait on the turtle. You understand what that means? One moving too fast and one moving too slow. You gotta pace yourself. and be in between. See, I'm the wolf. One of those is gonna get eaten.
I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be serious because it's really a good message. So I'm trying to be serious, but he keep making me laugh though. But nah, it's nah.
That's what I learned out there. You know, one can't wait on nothing.
Absolutely.
You gotta get out there and make it happen. You know, can't you wake up in the morning, your bed ain't gonna get out of you. You gotta get out of bed.
That part right there. That part right there.
You know, it's step by step process, and then know what you finna do.
Absolutely.
Watch where you put your feet at when you walk. You might step in the wrong thing.
Right. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. People can find you obviously Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, Mr. 7818, MISTA 7818. Facebook, Lauren B. Young. Maybe use my government, y'all.
Yeah. Listen, man, I appreciate you one more time coming on to the show. I appreciate your videographer. When I tell y'all, I feel like I am like on the spotlight. I can't quit looking at the camera. I'm like, listen, I appreciate y'all for coming into the show. We gonna get her on the mic when she come back in. She got she really got some smart quality in her. So we gonna have her on the mic next time she come in.
All right.
But, thank y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. Everybody out there watching, we will be back. We're gonna play some more music. This is the entertainment. We got another guest coming in. Actually, in the next 5-10 minutes.
All right.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, that's cool. What? I appreciate this ice water. Smell this in the hell.
Okay, will you take videos on your phone or my phone? Photos on your phone or my phone?
Yeah, since I didn't bring the camera up here like I was supposed to, I didn't want to carry that big bag.
Do you want some on your phone or you want them all on mine? Well, that's how fine it is.
Thank you. Listen, I feel like it's started now. We're gonna get you on the mic next time.
We're gonna get pictures before we.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get pictures too before. You are tuned into the Entertainment Plug. If you are just now tuning in, I want to give a shout out again to Mr. Solo, who was just on the show. If you missed that, you can always go back and watch the replay. Entire show will be on replay, so you can go back and watch the entire show. That will be running as soon as we are done tonight. So we are back. We got a new guest here in the studio. Really, really dope. I appreciate you coming in, man. I want to officially welcome, first of all, before I start talking, I want to officially welcome, am I saying it right, Keezy?
Yeah, Keezy.
Okay. I was like, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I kept looking at it and I'm like,
okay. So many people say it like Keezy.
Okay. Okay, so I want to welcome Keezy, and we got some more people that just walked into the studio. We'll catch up with everybody close to the end. But thank you for coming on, man. I really, really appreciate it. This is good. I had an opportunity because I'm keeping it all the way funky. I'm just getting to know who you are, and I think that's a good thing. Obviously going on shows and connecting with people as you go to different cities. Obviously you're from here, which makes it even better. But when my producer mentioned you, I'm like, who? So then she kind of, and I mean, just keep it all the way real. I'm like, I don't know. So but the thing is, like, sometimes I feel like I'm kind of under a stone. So a lot of stuff comes out, and I may not necessarily know about it. My son hit me on some different stuff and all that. So I had an opportunity to look, obviously, at your person. I had an opportunity to kind of watch it. It's like this is music, and I'm like, oh, this dude is dope. I feel like that's what you want is for somebody who don't know about you to then listen and like, wow, like where have I been at? Like,
especially at this point, like where I'm kind of dialed into creativity, so first impression now will be
absolutely
different than before.
Absolutely, and it's weird. Like a lot of times, I may not like to say it like I said it because some artists are like, I don't know who I am, but I'm like, I don't want to come off as though, like sometimes people will be like, yeah, no, yeah, I done this, and they don't know shit about.
Yes, man.
They don't know shit about what you really. So I'm just like, I try to be transparent and upfront, like I'm learning, but I think that you don't. Like I'm like, and the cool thing is that, like you see the Beavers, and because I know that I know kind of the nickname side of it, which I don't say that, but either way, I see like obviously in pop music, like you have all these different people who are out and whatnot, and you never necessarily really see it in our culture.
Right.
So I think that like it's perfect, like it's spot on, and I think it's cool. Like I think that your music is really, really good. Like listen to you, like I'm like wow, like this dude is really.
You said that.
Yeah.
So
I'm like wow, like this dude is really, really dope. I sent it to my son, like, have you heard of this guy? Like, look, I just turned 46, man, so I feel a little old. My son, he could have turned 17, but I'm like, have you heard of
46
this?
to 26?
Listen, no, 46 is 46.
Oh my.
Listen, man, I claim every bit of 46. Like, it's a struggle getting to this age. Like, everything that's going on out here in the world and society, like, young cats is dying every day. Like, trying to push their passion and trying to live and all that stuff. So like, I'm 46. 46 is 46. But it's cool though. So like, I appreciate you for what you're doing. So now, hip everybody to who you are. Like, how did you get into this? Well, first of all, before you even say that, you're from Cleveland.
Yeah.
So where did you grow up at?
Maple Heights, and then I moved to Charlottesville.
Okay.
Pretty much good people all around.
Yeah.
My family spread out, my parents spread out, and my clientele spread out. So it's kind of like, I would say, we dabbled all around the city everywhere. But then I moved to Myrtle Beach, I moved to Atlanta, now California, and like,
Just the rappy over here, like he's smiling, he like,
Whatever.
I am.
It's cool though.
I'm sleeping in the car with him. Yes, I'm happy.
It's cool to see like a team. So move forward in the conversation. But I think that's dope. So you said that you left here altogether in 2019,
Yeah.
and then you moved to Strongsville.
Oh, I moved to Strongsville a long time ago, but I actually moved. I was going to a few different places.
Gotcha.
But never moved out completely out of Ohio until 2019.
Gotcha.
So, like 2020, 2019.
Okay. I was in well, I live in Garfield, but I lived in Macon like I think about I'm from Eastern, and then I kind of moved back so I'm kind of like right through shit. I actually moved down to Georgia,
Where?
Columbus, Georgia. I was down there for like a year, and then came back, and I think I hit University Heights for like a year.
It wasn't rocking with it.
No, I actually like for real, I love it. That's all. And I didn't think that I would. Like I've been in media for 20 years, but I also was working for the university hospital. So I was in management at the hospital. They moved me down to Georgia. I was managing the hospital. So like part of that was because I do so much media and I go back and forth to Atlanta. I wanted to be closer to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
That's how it goes. I like Atlanta.
Now, if it was just me, I would have, but I was still married at the time, and I didn't want my son to be so that was kind of the, I guess, the idea behind it. So like the city that I picked, I just knew it was like 45 minutes from Atlanta, and I could easily go, as opposed to always flying out and going somewhere and driving from here to Atlanta, which I still do that. So because he wanted to come back, so that's what brought us back. But I'm actually contemplating like because he'll graduate high school next year, so I'm contemplating actually going to just because like my publicist is there. I do a lot of stuff down in Atlanta, like as far as just covering events, doing red carpets and all that stuff. So I'm considering. I haven't fully decided, but I'm thinking about it. Yeah, but okay. So you were here in the city. You left in 2019, and you went to Myrtle Beach. You said.
Myrtle Beach before that, but I can stay. I was going down there for, what was it, like 2 or 3 months?
Yeah.
Okay. I came back here, like I said, and when I went to Atlanta, that was it.
Gotcha. So now, are you out of Atlanta or are you out of LA or? Okay. Okay. So how's California for you? Okay.
I mean, whatever you heard about it, whatever you think it is, it's that.
I mean, I've been. I mean, I know what it is. I'm saying, what is it for you? You said a dream.
Because that's what I thought Atlanta would be, but then you go down there and it's really just like a big trap.
Yeah.
It's a big trap house.
Right. Yeah.
But no shade, but
No,
LA,
it is. I was gonna say it's what you make it, but it is though.
yeah, LA is diverse.
Absolutely.
And, I'm making pop music, so it's like,
Absolutely.
in Atlanta, I can rarely get something played in the club or something because I didn't make that type of music.
Absolutely.
And then you go to LA, it's like you run into every genre.
Absolutely.
That's more opportunities and more legit opportunities.
So I think that's like a nugget of like information and knowledge, like for any artist watching this, like to take from you is pay attention to what it is you're creating and if that really fits into the grand scheme of where you are.
Right.
And Atlanta is not the place for you because you got to do what you make.
It might be Nashville for somebody.
Absolutely. And look, we laughing, but seriously though, yeah, seriously though. And there's so much stuff like Nashville is actually growing, like music wise and whatnot. So that's really dope. So okay, so talk about obviously your process of getting to where you are, like putting your music together and actually getting your music out there nationally.
I was actually just touching on this topic a couple of days ago with somebody where it's been harder than it was for a lot of other people just because like I set the bar high for myself.
Yep.
So assume that I might not need help just because of how I present myself. But you know, that made it harder. That made me have to get more work, get harder. You know what I'm saying? So it took a while, but
I feel like
I'm good.
I feel like being who you are and the type of music that you create as well creates, difficulty. Just in terms of acceptance and all of your that you
The
create.
acceptance, if I'm understanding what you mean, that was another thing because it's like you know how somebody got to collab with a famous trap artist to be more accepted in the hood or something. It's the same for pop.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just about to look like me and be accepted in pop.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's what I do.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Collab with the big pop artists,
Yeah.
talk about the same things. Or,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? You can't look dangerous
Yeah.
in videos or whatever. But for real, because they like it a lot too.
Yeah. I think that's really dope. So you got a huge team traveling with you. Talk about who everybody
Came in August.
Yeah, talk about who everybody here is.
We got Heavy Don Wayne. That's the new generation. Biggie Smalls. We got J. Gotti Maserati back there. He the Swaley before Swaley. We got Lone Wolf Universe. I would say that's the modern day. Who was y'all saying yesterday? Money Man, Brother Zoe type.
Not to cut you off. You said J. Gotti Maserati.
J. Gotti Maserati.
That's in the yellow.
Yeah.
So the age thing is fucking with me right now.
The what?
The age
Age
thing
thing.
is fucking with me right now. Because the name is in my head for some reason or another, somewhere in the last week or two.
I was actually just up here. Remember I came up here and we did an episode?
There we go.
About a month ago.
There we go.
Let's go.
I'm like, okay, I'm like, the name is in my head and I can't remember why. Now that tells you how many people I have on the show too. So I'm like, I bring so many people onto the show that I'm like,
working though.
it ain't even tell me, nothing said to me that, okay, he was just here a month ago. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, do I remember his name? Like, I know, like, it had to be some more responders or something.
And he raw too.
That's dope.
But that's cool. Okay, so go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. And she looking like this dude was crazy.
That's perfect start. She should probably talk about what she does. It's extensive. And then
She
we got Jay Lance, that's the Catfish King. He was on
Oh,
Catfish.
I am dope.
MTV.
Okay.
He did some messed up stuff.
And see, I think that's who my producer, she was telling me. She was telling me about it.
I'm just talking crazy. It was about me.
Okay. So the crazy thing is she was talking about somebody that was on Catfish. So
That's him. That is him.
Okay.
And then Derek Hudson, he hooped, but I'm better than him.
I hope somebody supports it. Oh my god.
He is right there. Right there. Right in front of you.
Not that sexy man in the back. I'm talking. I ain't talking.
But yeah, that's everybody here right now.
Okay, before I say what I say, tell me about the
What about Wolf?
Because she was telling me, and I'm like, when the first thing I said is Catfish, come on. Because I ain't watched Catfish in probably 10 years.
It was on the decline, but this episode brought it back.
Facts. Fact. No, that's facts.
So now I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube when the show ends today, so I can watch it. Because I literally have not seen it in at least 10 years, so I didn't even think
He played this 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
like 8 years ago.
Okay. 10.
This, right? Catfish Bow Wow.
Right.
And that was their biggest episode ever. That was 8 years ago. She came out and said she was a rapper. And so she said her name, and I looked up her pages, and she didn't have none, so I created them right then and there. And they all blew up within like 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
And so we rolled that out, but we didn't use it for like 4 years. But 8 years later, Catfish heard about it. They was like, if this is real, we gotta do this. And so it's like their biggest Catfish, getting Catfish. So it brought the show back.
That's cool.
No respect to them. I like the way they do things.
I think it's really dope. Like, I'm glad glad that you like introduced everybody to it. Like, when I say I love this industry, man, like I love this industry. So
I love it too.
to
Everybody
be
else
able
hates
to,
it though.
I understand that, but I think the people that hate it are the people who didn't really have a passion for it. Anyway. It's just the same as like if you go to the hospital and the nurse be bitching all shift long and all this other shit because they really don't want to do healthcare. They just try to make some money. So it's a lot of people that's in this industry that's doing it they doing it for the hits and they doing it for the views so that they can make some money off of it. But it's not really what they want to do. I've been talking about that for like 20 years because like of the thousands of people that I have interviewed since 2003, a lot of them are like a lot of them are unhappy as fuck. Like they're unhappy. So like they they get on the interviews and they give you one word answers or like you can just tell that they don't really feel like being bothered or they drunk or they high or they like it's not a passion for them. So like people like you or people like me, like I would do this shit for free if I could do like if I had to do it for free, like I would do this for free. If I keep a job, if I keep some money coming in from somewhere else, or if I ain't getting paid for this one, like I just would rather like I left the hospital to just do media. So like between this I launched a podcast network, I do obviously the show and then I do some podcasts. I publish a digital mag, which I've actually had a magazine for but I've had a magazine for 20 years, but this one has been 10 years. But I love this shit. So like to see y'all come in and to see like the collective and to see the group and you got people like I can look at everybody and tell like they with you, like they rock with you, like they for you. And that's what people need. Like that's what people need. And like Marie sang your praises like when she called me yesterday. Because like
Appreciate you.
I was deep like real talk, I debated on if I was doing the show today because, 50th anniversary of hip hop and like they did this street sign change for Bone Thugs.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
They got stuff going on for nerd DJs and concerts tonight. So I'm like covering some events tonight. So one start at 12. So I was like, okay, well I don't know if I'm gonna do the show. But she called me like, we gotta get him on here. So like, she sang your praises. And then when she said it, I'm like, oh. But then, she sent me all the information and I'm like, damn, like, yeah, we gotta have a show. So like
I gotta stay connected too. Like
but
I got a 15-year-old, so I gotta stay connected.
But that's the beauty. And like the minor connection that I do have is because of my 16-year-old. So like he keep me up on whether it's Migos or whether it's who's the kid, Lil Durk, and like I'm like I don't know, but like my son keep me up on all that stuff, and then she keep me current on okay, this is what we need to bring on the show, and that's what we do. But I think it's dope. I think it's dope. Like what I actually will do. My digital magazine is it's called Urban Grandstand Digital, but we just abbreviated Keezy Vohh.
Urban Grandstand.
Urban Grandstand Digital.
Urban Grandstand Digital.
So it's a digital magazine. Like I say, everything I do on my phone, and I'm just like people are not buying hard copies of whether it's music, whether it's magazines, whether it's like they're not buying this shit. Like they look at the stuff on their phone. So I would rather do something that I can have on the phone and you can subscribe to it on the phone and all that jazz. And what I want to do is actually like I'll create some like artist pages and all that stuff and get all your music stuff up on there so that more people because whether it's the pop community or whether it's the hip hop like we need to know everybody need to know about you. Like they need to know about you and especially because you're from Cleveland. Like we gotta make sure you're on there. And then your stuff will be on those pages. But I think it's dope. I appreciate you coming on to the show. So you came here to do some video shoots, you said. Okay. Any kind of shows or anything centered around the 50th anniversary or
A couple of the artists that I deal with, some of them are in this room. It's actually for their content. So if they were shooting music videos, Wolf was shooting music video, Jay Gotti was shooting music video. I don't actually remember the titles. I want to tell me what the titles is so I can shout them over. Violet, oh yeah. So Lone Wolf's video for Violet and Jay Gotti's video for
Terramana. That's the name of the
Teriyaki.
I'm dead. Nah,
Listen, man, I would.
Terramana.
it's liquor, tequila.
Terramana.
No.
So with that, yeah, they crazy videos, and then
No.
they got a show that I'm here for too on the 25th.
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
With Big Endo.
Yeah.
So are you here? So you're here all the way up to the 25th? Or
I'm probably going to hit a lot somewhere else. But yes, came to do all of that, knocked it out the park. We actually gonna do some more stuff when we leave out of here. That's pretty much it. But anything to do with Cleveland, like try to highlight it. You know what I mean? Because Cleveland needs some more attention.
Yeah, I think Cleveland definitely needs the attention, but yeah, Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Don Wayne, heavy Don Wayne, smooth. That was the other video.
Okay.
Yeah, smooth.
If that's what you. What you was going?
No, what is?
Oh, so yeah, Cleveland definitely needs that attention, but like it's good to see you here, man. Like it's good to see you here. It's good to know about your music. Like I'm really glad that she hit me to your music. So now
I'm glad she did too.
we really like I'm gonna really get this up on the song. Hopefully, as you continue on and then you come back this way, like we would love to have you here every time you come, like to push whatever you got going on. And you just
bring some people on with
listen,
you.
bring who you want, and the thing that I tell everybody, so this is not just a you thing, but like if you here and you just want to come up and we got a show, like I'm here every Saturday. If you just want to come up, like you ain't have to be scheduled, you ain't gotta make no interview, like you ain't gotta make no appointment, like just come to the station, like we here and we want you to be here, like we want that interaction with the artists and the people coming in to push their music and to show them that like we thoroughly support them, like whether you got a new project out or whether you just here letting everybody know what's going on, how you maintain it and that sort of thing. Like we trying to build like relationships. So it ain't just about you got a new project out or you doing a new video, so let's get it on the show or whatever. Like we want to build those relationships and maintain them. Keep them coming. So I appreciate it.
Yes, we appreciate you wanting to be here too.
Yeah, and I want us to go out to I Miss You.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. I heard it through the headphones.
Yeah.
Somebody on Zoom?
We do Zoom, so I because we actually we do people on the camera right there too, so it's cool though. But I want us to go out to I Miss You. Any kind of final comments? Where can people check you out at?
Keezy _VOHH. Voice of Hip Hop. That's on every platform except YouTube. Keezy Vohh. Got an album coming out, Party Eclectic. It's A-side, B-side, A-side's all hip hop, B-side's all pop. This I Miss You joint it's one of my favorite songs, but it's also my most annoying song because every time I'm in a hood club or something, management or whoever booked me say you gotta do a miss you, I miss you. So I'm usually like singing to a bunch of murderers and stuff. So, yeah, but the song is dope.
Hey, real quick, with that being said, a family member or a friend who's been affected by violence know that violence can affect our parts of us sometimes in ways you can't see. Violence can affect the way you eat, sleep, cause you to lose focus for anger, fear, injury, strokes, or drinking as a way to escape. But we're here to tell you that violence doesn't have to keep hurting you. You can change your life starting now with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. We want you to take control of your life. Today can be the day the Trauma Recovery Center offers real help for real needs in real time. They offer services for food, clothes, safety, emotional support, and a whole lot more. So do not let violence control you. You can break free and TR seeking help. Give them a call at 216-644-5487. They will come to you wherever you are. They are free. They are 24/7 and confidential. They can give you the tools to rebuild your life and your health. Call today. 216-644-5487. The Trauma Recovery Center of Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children. James?
I thought it was going to So listen, we're gonna go out to I Miss You by Keezy right here on the Entertainment Plug, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. I thought you were gonna run out to the music.
Marie, that was so beautiful. You're like, la 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 la.
Yeah, I thought you read that off perfectly.
Thank you.
Y'all niggas came in dripping. I'm looking at you like, wow. Especially this nigga. This nigga always come in so.
Music. Yes, yes. And at the bottom is the if you guys want to submit it so we can play it, like it's at the bottom. Yeah. Like whatever, yeah.
I need to start walking out with cars to my YouTube page. Like, all right, like, I got 317,000 subscribers. It's like, I'm walking around here like, huh, you need to put that on the card. No, I don't like talking about it. It's like, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. I don't want you to fuck with me because of subscribers and shit. But that's it. You gotta make people know, bro, like, you're not just something
We do.
doing.
I don't have like a traditional release schedule, so like as I get this
I do. I definitely do.
we can do it in person, or we can do it over the phone, or we can do Zoom. I do a lot of streaming podcasts, so we can do that. I also do a podcast on Saturday. Transcending the Culture, which I think that you would be perfect.
Shouldn't his title card come off at one point? No, I didn't see him touch me. I just didn't want to touch it.
Yes.
No, I was like, what? I exactly.
For your album coming out to do like a cover feature.
Come on back in, James.
What's up, y'all? We are back, and we are still here with Keezy. Just kind of trying to work out some particulars for maybe something else coming up in the near future. Actually, since we're talking about it, talk a little bit about the album that you are going to have coming up. If you
The
can.
main thing, the album track was changed probably 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
All the, all the back office mess and, team rearrangements and stuff like that. Just the track just ended up changing 3 or 4 times just because, I kept creating during all the BS, but I'm really, 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 really comfortable with this track.
Yeah.
And it's probably some of my best work.
Like, how many tracks would you say that you picked out of it, like, for this album? Because you said there's like an A side and a B side.
Yeah, it's a 2-part album. And it's nine songs on each side, so 18 per part. And I probably made
That's like a Tupac catalog.
Dope.
That's like a Tupac catalog.
Who's that?
He just said,
Oh wow, wow.
Hey,
That was just me. That was great. That's his favorite rapper.
Listen, anybody that's watching, I did not endorse that.
I was playing.
No,
Well, hats off to Tupac.
no, I don't.
Oh, we run another episode.
But yeah, I did 1,000 songs for this album.
How do you do that many songs?
Because at first I did like 500, but then something happened in LA when I first moved there and I lost them all.
Oh, only 500. Like, how do you do 500? Like, you gotta school me, man. And I'm very uneducated as far as the studio and like time that it takes to put songs together. I know that the studio costs. So you got your own studio?
I used to have multiple, but now
Okay.
I don't have one where I'm located. But here in Cleveland, yes.
But at least for that process, you kind of have your own studio to work in.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
people use different processes. Like some people will sing a melody and add lyrics later. Some people will write a verse and then they give them a hook.
Absolutely.
Some people will come up with a topic and then I try to utilize all of them because I might show up to the studio and it's a feature and he has a hook or he has a topic or he don't even have a beat but he got a topic or lyrics whatever. So I try to learn how to do all of those different collaboration styles or creative styles.
Like, what process works better?
I think what works best is coming up with a hook first,
Okay.
lyrics, melody, and then playing that. And then, when the song's complete, I usually go back and change stuff with the same topic, but
Right.
perfect it. Like,
Well,
I kind of play it safe on the first recording, and then when I go back, I'll try to hit something high, hit something low, or make a line deeper or something.
do you listen to your music like as yourself? Like, do you play yourself when you're in the car?
Yeah, I critique it like it's somebody else talking, but
Because you find a lot of people, like, I just watched an interview with somebody maybe 2 days ago, and they said, I don't listen to none of my music because I overjudge it, and I feel like I didn't do something right. So you have a lot of artists who won't watch their movies, or they won't listen to their own music. That's what.
yeah, I feel that way sometimes where I'll overjudge it because your standard for yourself just keeps it higher. Where it's like even if you make a hit, you're like, I'm not even gonna keep this because it's not better than the song before that, but they both hits.
Right.
So I threw away like 900 songs that people would be like,
People probably would have been like, yeah.
for real.
Because you even hear that with a lot of artists who say they hated songs and they wanted to scrap it and they couldn't stand it, and then all of a sudden it was like the number one.
Yeah.
So, okay. So out of 1,000 songs, you picked 18 songs. Now, how difficult was that? So how difficult was that to pull 30 songs out of 1,000? You obviously thought that all 1,000 of them was good.
I couldn't do it by myself. Because, like, I'll pick something, but then I'll play it around everybody else that don't catch no attention. Sometimes I'll just put the song on, just pay attention to everybody's reactions. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody come around me and be like, hey, can I hear that one song? It's like, I gotta pick that. Even if it's not my favorite, even if it's not the best, I gotta pick what they're attracted to. And put the rest of them on mixtapes. Yeah. Good to be a songwriter. I'm saying using it as a songwriter tool is a good idea.
Yeah,
But it's not a good idea to blow up off of Drake's voice.
Why are y'all going down there like
you absolutely right. But who kind of blew up off of Drake's voice?
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I do.
If I'm an artist, I want you to hear my voice.
Right. And you
If I want to be a songwriter, I don't care if you hear my voice.
You absolutely right.
I'm gonna use Drake's voice, so it's a reference.
So we just aggressively agreeing with each other.
No,
Yeah,
no,
because I do agree with what you said.
We can't listen to him.
Oh my God, you know. Show me my face one time on that bitch.
No, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Like having fun with it would be, I'm about to tell people this Drake new song. But through using it as a tool is I'm about to make a song that when Drake hear it, that he gonna see. He'll
hear him.
He's gonna sound like. So now he want to give me 10 G's
Right.
for the song.
But the only reason I support and I do agree. Now the only reason why I do support AI in music, just because I remember them days. I want to get a female.
Yeah, but to use AI to completely make a song with no effort.
Wait. I'm not saying Drake. Nobody say Olivia Rodrigo. She only got one song.
Tupac.
No.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, hold on. That brings me to the next topic. Is nobody's gonna relate to a robot.
But
so like if an AI make a song talking about I just slid through the hood, I just killed blah blah. It's a robot saying
I just want to make this point. I'll
it can sound good, right?
But no.
Yeah. So who gonna be in their car and turn on an AI song? That's crazy.
But so I just want. This is my last point. Okay, so you know how hard it is. So you know how lazy women can be. At the same or bitches. Come on the song. Get up. But no, listen. No. I swear to God, listen. Hey, please come on the song. Get on. I've been trying to get a bitch on the song for 6 years. She ain't got on shit yet. So I can hop on AI singing myself. Switch it to a less known bitch like Olivia Rodrigo. She got one song. Ain't nobody gonna know it's me singing.
Okay, now hold on. See, this is exactly. I'm so happy you said that because that brings me to the next point. Making a song is 5% of the work.
That's facts.
Making a song is 5% of the work. The other 95% is why you need the other real artist. So you can have her voice on the song, but she's not gonna post it. The whole reason you pay for a feature is because you want them.
I'm not posting. All right, I'm not posting it for the bitch. I'm posting it for her voice.
You missing the point. If you did, let's say you had 100 followers. Let's say you had 100 followers. You get Rihanna's voice on your song. Right. 100 people gonna hear it because Rihanna didn't post it.
But you didn't hear what I said in the beginning. I'm just looking for a female's voice, not Rihanna's. Woo! Just somebody to hit that. Just somebody to hit that note.
Put it out or to sell it.
No. I'm just looking for
See, look,
either or. I'm not looking to sell it as Rihanna. I'm looking to sell it as a bitch on my song.
For what?
Because I want a bitch on my song.
Right, but you're saying it's Rihanna. So
I'm talking about if I made a whole new song.
Then separate. Nobody cares.
I know, even if it makes me happy.
Did they care what his Deep Heaven's voice?
No, it don't. But the thing is, so if I had a bitch on my song and I get shot in the head tomorrow, I got a bitch on my song. Pow.
All right, look. Look. He's saying this for the air because it's not making no sense. You just saying it for the air. If it's a girl on the song, that's different from what you said before. You want it to be her. If you want it to be her, you can't do nothing with it.
That's why I said a random bitch. Like,
if it's random, it don't matter.
That's what I said.
You did that before AI. You go down the street and get one.
I couldn't. That's all I was saying.
The whole point you were saying in the beginning is you wanted to be the celebrity, not a random.
No.
Come on, see? That's what you were saying.
No, the thing is I said I wanted a female on the song.
Oh, no, we cool.
No, y'all keep going. I just want to make that.
The lights might end up going out.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Everybody that's watching, like, go back and watch this replay. You did not get a chance to see it. Like, I'm beyond excited about the fact that we had Keezy here for the show. I think that so many of you guys need to know about the music that he's put together, the music that he's got out there. He's got a really bad track that it's out. It's on YouTube. I Miss You. Check this song out. Like, listen to it. Listen to all of his other music that's on there, and listen to this new album that's gonna be dropping in the next month and a half. We have semi-secured a cover feature for UG Digital with Keezy. We're gonna work out all of the details for that so that you guys can learn more about this new album, which is gonna be dropping tentatively in the next month and a half. Again, give me your social media website, if you know any of that, where people can catch you at.
Keezy, Keezy _VOHH. It's on all platforms. It's at YouTube, Keezy Vohh. I really want to get everybody's opinions on everything we talked about. So y'all can leave comments.
Absolutely.
The links and wherever this is uploaded. Everybody see y'all comments and all that. Get everybody's opinions and stuff we talk about and the music.
And actually, the topics that we just talked about, my podcast, Transcending the Culture, runs tonight. So we're going to put the put them on. I'll go on all of the social media for Transcendent Culture and make sure that I follow you, and then I'll tag you when you actually post it on social media, so that then you can see comments. They're kind of heavier on Twitter right now. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Threads.
Okay. So yeah, and they pretty big on Threads right now too. Yeah. Again, man, I really appreciate you. Obviously, we're gonna be connected. If you are here in the city at any point, and like you want to come up here, please come up here. Please just pop in. If you still here next weekend, when I go on next weekend, pop up, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Everybody can come back. You can bring some more people.
If he's here next weekend, let's get together. You know, over the weekend.
Yeah, like
shots for UG Digital.
yeah, like I mean, we could do that. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Because then we'll have like fresh pictures and whatnot for the issue. Since we're gonna do that, if you guys want to come up and Photoshop up here and knock that out. But I appreciate you, man. Any kind of final comments or?
Just keep working. You know, stay to yourself. Stay out the streets.
He said stay out the streets.
Stay out for AI.
All right, listen, y'all. Listen, I appreciate everybody tuning in to the show today. This has been a really dope show. Again, shout out to Mr. Solo who was here in the first hour of the show. Thank you again to Keezy. Thank you to the whole crew that is here.
Gold. That's the brand name.
Okay.
Gold Network.
Okay. You said Gold Network?
Gold Network.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about that before.
It's centered around like think of Zeus, but without all the fighting. Like education.
Okay.
Music education.
So it'll be like are you gonna have like I guess I want to say like a streaming network or like
Yeah, right. Next year, but be focused. Not boring education, but like reality shows showing the process. The artist goes through or a model goes through.
I got an idea.
Yeah,
we gotta talk. I got an idea.
Yeah, the audience ain't signed.
I got an
so
idea.
we'll talk about that.
I got an idea. So, listen, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for popping in on the Facebook. Thank you for listening to us on TuneIn and on NoStaticRadio.net. This is your boy J Rock. We are signing out. We will be here same time, same place next Saturday. We are out.
Yep, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Entertainment Club with your host J Rock on the station where we don't bring no static, so we shut up in the noise on staticradio.net. Make sure you guys check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you on Facebook.com/NoStaticRadio LLC, on Twitter at NoStatic_Radio, on Instagram at @TheReal_NoStaticRadio, on YouTube at NoStatic Radio, on our newest platform Discovery.tv. Also for replays, check us out on MixOMixCloud.com, and for continuous streaming, check us out on TuneIn.com, live online radio.net, and radio cues for continuous streaming of this show and all others on the platform. For all things No Static Radio, hit us up at our website, www.nostaticradio.net. Thank you guys for tuning in on this sensational Tuesday. And look, you know what it is for the summertime. And so, we had Reese yesterday. We're going to re-air her today along with Jen Dog. So you guys stay tuned. Your voice of the revolution, No Static Radio.net, powered by Google, Burning with Colors, sponsored by Lamont Sugar and Cleveland Wrestling League, and Design exclusively. Don't go